had an issue and he was not able to go see someone at the VA hospital for months, and it was serious. I'm going to let you hear the story from previous veteran for the U.S. Coast Guard, Mr. Mark Tilford. Mark, come on up here and share your story about how VA choice made it possible.
Certainly, thank you, Scott. Well, my name is Mark Tilford, and hello to my fellow CRA members and guests. I'm a California native, but now I reside in northern Nevada. I am a Coast Guard veteran as well as an enrollee in the Veterans Administration healthcare system. I'd like to speak with you about how the VA's recent healthcare law, titled the Mission Act, that was signed into law on June 6, 2018 by President Trump, has strengthened the VA healthcare services and given new healthcare options to our 9 million enrolled VA military veterans nationwide, including myself. The VA's mission is to fulfill President Lincoln's promise, and I quote, "to care for him who shall have borne the battle and for his widow and his orphan by serving and honoring the men and women who are America's veterans." Under the Mission Act, enrolled veterans now have more ways to access health care. This includes within the VA's network and through approved non-VA medical providers in your local community called community care providers. Depending on your situation, for example, if a certain type of health service or health care service isn't provided by the VA, you may be able to go to a non-VA provider using your VA coverage. In January of 2019, a needle biopsy procedure was performed and I was diagnosed with stage 3 melanoma cancer. Oh. In February, my appointed VA resident medical oncologist ordered a full PET-CT body scan to detect pockets of melanoma cancer that might have traveled throughout my body. But the doctor scheduled for that procedure to be performed at the VA Sacramento Hospital, which is located 175 miles away from my northern Nevada home. This would have resulted in an expensive last-minute airline flight travel from Reno to Sacramento and would have been an impossible road trip, traveling Interstate 80 West through the icy road conditions of Donner Mountain Pass during the height of the wintertime. With the help of a wonderful VA nurse supervisor who sent formal paperwork to the VA's Community Care Benefits Department, also known as Veterans Choice, my request for a local civilian Reno cancer screening hospital was approved. From that first civilian hospital PET screening, I was lucky enough that the melanoma cancer that was concentrated within an area behind the ear. I went to surgery under the knife in May of year 19. The surgeon removed a mass about the size of a 50-cent piece. Since that first civilian hospital PET screening, all subsequent civilian hospital PET screenings were approved by the VA. After the surgery, community care Veterans Choice approval was also granted for my 20 radiation oncology procedures from another medical clinic service provider. Today, as per my last PET-CT scan procedure, has shown no trace of melanoma cancer exists. I applaud the hard work of President Trump and his staff and the Secretary of the VA, excellent man, for the success of the VA Choice Program. The Mission Act of 2018 wasn't just a healthcare victory for me alone. This is just one of the many reasons why I'm supporting President Trump for re-election this November, and I think most veterans will be supporting him also. For more information about the Mission Act of 2018, you can go to a website, missionact.va.gov, and thank you for listening. Are there any questions?
Can you? What did the Mission Act do specifically? Just explain.
The Mission Act brought in new procedures, improvement procedures to the VA administration, to the management of the VA system.
Okay.
So it also loosened up monies to be used in the civilian clinics department where the VA cannot provide or don't have the ability at that certain VA hospital. So they were available to me through community care. I was able to see the civilian clinics and civilian hospitals in my area and not have to travel very far, which is wonderful.
Wonderful.
Great.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Mark. why President Trump
Got it. Private
wanted
doctor.
that